This is another type of ruching. I like to call it birthday cake. It's a bit more detailed, and you usually have to stitch it on by hand after you've made it. You still use a straight basting stitch, and you're going to mark along your bias in alternating dots, so it's like a zigzag, and they stop about 1/4 of an inch before the edge. You're going to use those dots as a guide. Now, if you've got lots of experience, you can eye this, but for a start, just a little dot, something that's not going to show too much on your fabric. So then you stitch, and this is where having an industrial is a big help, because then you can pivot. You have to hold on to the bias so it doesn't try and gather itself up, and you just go back and forth with your basting. And of course this is all on the wrong side, right? You don't want to see dots, etc. on the right side of your ruching. There we go. So you continue that all the way down the bias, and you can see hopefully what I've done here. So it's going back and forth in a big zigzag. So you can hear my kitty wants in. So the next thing that you're going to do is pull that up, and you only have one thread to pull up, so you have to be careful when you're doing it. I like to pin the other end to the table, and what you end up with is this lovely sort of birthday cake style ruching, which is quite pretty. And again, you don't want to smash it so close that you lose all of the nice scalloping that's happening, so it requires a light touch. And what you're going to do with this is, on your little muslin sample, you're going to hand stitch this with a back stitch, and I'll show you how to do that. This is really pretty. It's time consuming, but it's big bang for your buck, and even quite small, it's quite pretty. It's a bit different. You see it a lot on hats, for instance, any kind of decorative stuff over a ruffle. It's really pretty, and you can get really big with it, and it does quite spectacular things. I'll see if I can find a photo of that. So that is a zigzag style of ruching. Very 18th, very 19th century.